this. I mean, the governor does not forget his friends. You know, some years ago, he asked Charlie Dooley and myself to come up and talk to him about his race to be governor. And we were more than honored to do that because of a long years of public service and an incredible record as Attorney General. Secondly, though, it was the right thing to do. And, you know, I hear that from his people all the time. You know, we won, but it was the right thing to do. Sometimes we don't, because they didn't do the right thing. But this was really special because the governor called us to be here. You know, usually you call the governor, the governor called us to be here. And it was just so great, just chatting for a few minutes. He said, you know, you guys are my people. You're the guys that really make great things happen in St. Louis County and as a result, the state of Missouri. And I think you know what a tough job he has had over the past 18 months or so. You know, it's not something that you inherit, which is an economic crisis that's been second to only the Great Depression. He's had to make some really tough choices. And if you underscore that with the fact that there's a lot of politics going on in Jeff City, which I'm sure you're not surprised about. But both houses are Republican controlled, and we're going to be working on that as well. So it's an environment that anyone less than a guy like Jay Nixon, a guy that has the quality, the talent, the leadership, the focus, and quite frankly, the intestinal fortitude to do the right thing and not wear down. That's who our guy is, and that's why, in a very special way, he called us and said, could I be there? Well, that meant a lot, and we appreciate that. It was great to do it. It's really my pleasure to introduce the governor. I served with him as his state party chair for 2 years, and all of us together sent him an outstanding victory. Not only in St. Louis County, but in the state. And you know what? We're going to do it again, Governor. Governor Jay Nixon.
It is great to be here with some tremendous friends and supporters. And I want to first start out by saying, as I look around this room, I want to thank each and every one of you for everything you did that allowed me to be in the opportunity I am now, to have the honor and distinction to cut about $1.5 billion but we're doing it with our values, we're doing it with our efforts, and we're doing it calmly. And because of that, Missouri stands much better positioned than our regional areas, and quite frankly around the country. We maintain, as the county does, that AAA bond rating, only state in the Midwest. We've managed to keep our unemployment rate lower than the national average. In the last 2 months, we've added jobs. The states around us have not. We're in a situation where we're beginning to work our way out of this, and it just isn't possible if you don't have local partners that are there all the way. And I want to tell you, when we sat down and we were working with Charlie and his team to finalize express scripts to make sure that this international headquarters is going to be here in St. Louis County. One of the main reasons they did that is because of the team and the character of the man right here and his leadership. Both when we lost Pfizer, when Wyeth moved them, and we needed to do something quickly, it was this guy and his team that leaned forward with Monsanto, and we're working now with St. Louis University to keep those scientists right here with Sigma Aldrich and other places on the ground each day, doing the work to make sure we're creating jobs. When the data center came, it didn't put anywhere in the country with 1,000+ jobs. It was Charlie Dooley and his economic development team that leaned forward to get that outstanding project for our state. When Highway 40 was done, I mean, everybody's taking credit for that, but the guy that was it had to figure out which one of your neighborhoods people were going to be driving through. I mean, when it went well, MoDOT was there to but I'm telling you, if it hadn't gone well, I mean, time after time after time. Wherever you go in this county, wherever you go in this region, this leader stands up. He stands up to create jobs. He stands up to make sure our streets are safe. At a time in which everybody's feeling budget challenges, he leaned forward to make sure that we had the public safety, the police officers out there to make sure that in challenging times. Have you noticed that even though we've had a challenging economic times, that you have seen, instead of seeing the challenge of crime go up as it usually does in those situations, instead it's been tamped down and kept under control with the leadership and the priorities of folks like Charlie Dooley. So it is very important to the state of Missouri that we send a clear message and continue our march in St. Louis County to make sure that we return this man as county executive. It is extremely important to do that. John talked about some meetings we had very early when I was running. The other people we had at that meeting a couple of times was the folks from Kansas City and Jackson County, where we were electing a brand new, young county executive at the time. Charlie's been unbelievably helpful with Mike Sanders, getting that Kansas City-St. Louis cooperation in the exurban and in the suburban areas. The bottom line, folks, is that I'm here. Governors don't go anywhere on accident. There's always rigmarole and you show up. And I'm not here on accident, Charlie. I'm here because the people of that are in this room are going to be the troops that lead you and assist you to victory this fall. People in this room and their neighbors and their friends. These are the times when we need seasoned leaders who put economic development and jobs, public safety on the forefront, who share our values, are going to lead our state forward. It is an honor and a pleasure here for the ceremonial kickoff to shake the hands of the current and the continuing county executive of St. Louis County, my friend Charlie Dooley.
Let me say, first of all, actually, I'm taller than Jay, but because it's here today, I'm short. I did that on purpose. I have respect for the governor. I want to thank the 55th governor of the state of Missouri for being here. It is my honor and privilege. Thank you so very much. Like you said, you could have been in a lot of different places. A lot of people wanted you to be there, but you're here supporting us, and we appreciate it. Thank you, governor. There's a lot of good things going on. I know Hazel Irby was here earlier. We got Kathleen Kelly from the county council is here today. We got the state rep over here. We got somebody from the Metro that did a great job. That helped spearhead that opportunity. There's a lot of good folks here, a lot of good team papers. But I'm gonna tell you something. We got a tremendous opportunity as we go forward for the next 4 years. But before we can do that, we have to win the election. And somebody said, Charlie, what it takes to win an election? Do what you're supposed to do and be where you're supposed to be and create jobs and opportunity for the quality of life of St. Louis County. That's key to this whole thing. It's always about jobs and opportunity and creating those jobs. But government does not create jobs. Businesses create jobs. Government job is creating the environment for you to grow and prosper. That's our key. And I'm going to tell you something, one of the great partners is the state of Missouri with Governor Nixon here. We need that partnership. We talk about Express Scripts, we couldn't have done it without the governor. The Monsanto, so a lot of things we could not do without the government. And quite frankly, let's be honest with ourselves, folks. We needed the government's help when we needed some money for Metro some time ago. We needed that help, and we got it. I'm just telling you, great partnership across the board makes a difference in our community. But even more importantly, when we create jobs and opportunity, we will make sure that people understand that St. Louis County is a great place to live, to work, and to play. It's a great place to grow and be successful. And we want young folks to be here, we want old folks to be here, we want everybody to stay here. But the most important part is you got to feel good about yourselves. And I said this earlier when Mayor Slade was here. We talked about the St. Louis metropolitan area. It is a true partnership with the city of St. Louis and St. Louis County and Kansas City, as the governor indicated earlier. Those are true partnerships that have never been done that way before in a long, long time. And it has made a difference in all of our lives. So we're going to pledge to continue to do that, those type of things, create the partnerships that make a difference, create partnerships with our state reps and our businesses with Metro and the MSD board, all the things that make a great community. It is clear to me that it's about partnership and the sharing knowledge. And even more importantly is that as we move forward, and one thing I would say this, the I-64 taught me one good lesson. As a community, when we work together, we can do anything we need to do. When this community works together, this community came together for E911, this community came together for the Metro, and I believe this community come together for the next 4 years. For my leadership as county executive in St. Louis County, I thank all of you for your support, and I thank you for your vote, and don't stop giving the money.
Let me just say one thing.
thing, we need feet on the street. So this is about volunteering. We've got a lot of opportunities for you to volunteer. Sign up list over here. Sign up list right there. We're going to put 500 people on the street. We're going to knock on 115,000 doors. Well, we just need you to do a few of them for us. So do not leave without signing in. Give us your opportunity to work with us in any way possible. We'll figure out what you can do. We won't inconvenience you too much, but we need you.
They can do phones too.
And you can do phones. This will be the office. So phones, canvassing, calling, you name it. We've got lots of things. Just sign up. Let us know who you are.
Sign
We'll
up on
get
the
you
wall.
on.
On the wall.
The wall is right there. Okay? So thanks very much. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Sean.